Okay, so you know what? I was having fun playing around on the server, and we just got done recording the last episode of Survive and Thrive, episode 13. So I want to do episode 1 on this server as a server tour update. So welcome to CreationCove, SMP, on the Java server. Yeah, this is my server. I do frequent world tours every so often, showing off the builds of me and my compatriots. This is going to start here in my pocket dimension. This is my personal workshop. I built it to look like a TARDIS on the outside, and I do set up the TARDIS. I actually have a chest here, or a barrel here, for just the materials needed to make the TARDIS around the pocket dimension bag, and you can pick it up and move it. And I take some building resources, various things to get me through different building projects and help build little extras. I got an ender chest, I got some displays of some decoration, I got my girlfriend's head, just on display. It's my own personal Wilson, little painting for motivation, I guess. I don't know. It's got everything you need to basically craft anything, and you can plop it down wherever you're working. And I normally put this around it because it becomes an AFK box for me, along with just having a safe spot to re-enter the world. I'm a Doctor Who fan in real life, so I made it look like a police public call box, like the TARDIS, as best as I could. It's not the greatest rendition, but you know what? It'll do. Um, Currently, we have it parked in my bottom floor basement, the very, very bottom of my house. I have another one of my girlfriend's heads. They're just everywhere. We have a thing. Um, there's my beacon for the area, it's currently set to haste 2. We got torch flowers and pitcher pods growing here, sweet berries. I got each of the flowers set up. I do have the issue that when I turn on one of these, some of the ones connected to it turn on also. All the eggs of various kinds are there. I got firefly bushes and like a little mini setup. This is my item filter setup for all the minables, stone things, along with sculk, because these hallways here all lead to. There's actually a cool thing about my base here that I didn't even know when I set it up here. This is a temporary. I needed chorus fruit, so this is temporary, but it's here. There's a lot of temporary stuff. I don't intend to keep all these farms set up here. I intend to make nicer things for them somewhere, but for now, it works really nice to get me the resources I need. This is a very good workspace down here. It's mostly my mining area. This area here was going to keep a warden in prison in a jail cell. And there's actually 4 ancient cities that surround me. There's one in each cardinal direction away from me here. And yeah, I intend to make tunnels to each of them and kind of restore all of them as a entire new server city. And that's a big project. We're slow going. I even keep distracting myself from it on purpose just because I'm tired of doing it a little bit here and there, and I need a break. So we keep working and spawn quite a bit. I have a villager trader set up with most of the villagers. These are all zombie villagers I've captured from the caves around me, brought over here, and gotten into these holes and cured and turned into villagers. So they all have good trades. I'm working on these guys and these guys. I have 5 of each going on. All the good ones. I even have all the best enchants I could possibly get. Mending, sharpness, and fortune, silk touch, protection for all important ones. I have a couple over here that I've actually stored for either. Right now I have like a sort of breeder started to maybe make some more. I thought about making an iron farm somewhere. This is going to be an amethyst farm probably because it's a nice big giant geode and I like the way it's hollowed out here. It's really cool. That's a future me project. I set up a kitchen with an auto smoker over here. We have crop and kettle just like we saw on Survive and Thrive. Crop and kettle is on there because we actually got it on here. And I have all of the Survive and Thrive stuff set up here along with smokers that just auto input and stuff. So if I did want to mass to melt whatever, random fridge from Furnicraft. I actually really like it. You can get a water bucket or block of ice from down below, and then you can also store some food up top. And then I also have the lava farm over here, which is the furnace fuel that we use around the base. It's just lava buckets anymore. That is all that is in these. Every single one of them is running off of a lava bucket, and that's probably my favorite thing to use as fuel normally. So I'll probably end up converting a lot of our other worlds to that, so you'll see that quite a bit. This is the sheep farm floor. I have two colors over a spawn in the barn, but the other uh, 14 are supposed to encircle this all the way around and auto collect into this. It's not going to be pretty, but it's going to be functional kind of collection area. I do have to kind of work around. We're going to use free cam here. I do have to work around the lava farm here because, as you can see, we very much have come very close to breaking into the lava farm right here. So the next sheeps that I put in will have to be somewhere over here. This will be a central space of emptiness, I do believe. But that's also a future me problem. These sheeps are here in these colors because the villagers downstairs trade them. Trade me emeralds for them, at least I should say. And skip the floor here. I have sugarcane and nether wart set up on a button. There's bamboo automated over here collecting, and I even automated my collection for the sniffers. That way you can pick them up and just take them over to this area here. It's rather nice, rather productive too. They output a good amount just from like a night of AFK, just having 4 sniffers and 2 allays. And honestly, I think even if I had more sniffers, I don't think I would need more allays. I think it would be very much okay. I have the cactus farm here, decorated with my skull painting in my custom texture pack. I actually have all the cactus going into a bone meal chest above the netherwort farm right now. I collected plenty of cactus. I don't need any more cactus for a while. I'm just collecting bones and bone meal and bone blocks right now with it. The bone meal and bones and bone blocks all get turned into bone meal and turned into flowers downstairs right now, or currently firefly bushes is my current project. But yeah, this is a very good little cactus farm. I get a decent output from it. It's pretty effective. I think it might be the biggest farm in the entire base too. And then I have each of the crop farms, or the base game crops, down here, along with my various head collection. I have some heads other places, but yeah. We also have the storage floor. This is my main storage room. Got some new stuff here for the new packs that I haven't got to test out yet. Got all the other packs, different displays for different trophies we have, all the different banners I've collected, made. A nice map of the area, which is looking pretty nice as it's developing. We put in all kinds of stuff around here. I got all kinds of cool stuff going on. The dragon head just chomping away at YouTube TV. This might be my favorite decoration here, is the calendar that gives you the in-game time and date or whatever. And then we have a couple things upstairs now. This is your main entry hall. I intend to get all 18 armor trims and netherite and emerald them out. That way it looks all nice and maxed out. I might even enchant them with I don't know if we'll do max enchants, but maybe just an enchant. That way it shimmers. I have the tools which we intend to trim out and maybe also make shimmer. I don't know. Along with the weapons, the bows over there. And I put a little sitting, eating areas. I've decorated for some of the holidays just to try out some of the decorations. I like the cornucopia quite a bit, actually. The candy dish actually stores candy in it, which is probably one of the coolest little things. And then I have some wreaths for Christmas over there. We're ahead on the holidays, but I'll add more when the holidays do come around, just to kind of help it out. The waystone for the area is also right here. We'll use that in a little bit, and we'll step outside. The garden is looking rather nice, actually. It's got a nice lit path looking right at the tower. It's looking rather good, having 2 of the sides up. And then I got the portal all done up, pretty decent with it. kind of matches the area. We started trading some lighting out for these lampposts from Furnicraft. It's looking rather good, and they produce a decent amount of light. The area has also had some additions by my girlfriend, Baked Goods. She added a swing right over here, which is a nice addition to the garden. And then over here, through all the flowers and all the tall leaves, oh, we should have taken the path. Path is over here. It's okay. So over here, past my little waterfall, we gotta build the path together over here, and I'm gonna probably wrap it around down here and through and move these flowers to the side, most likely. But we have the wishing well and then fishing shack as well. Oh, that always gets me. Go away. I have an entire lake that I had to help her fill up, but totally worth it. It's actually gets pretty good fishing rates. And then the gazebo over here as well as a nice little sitting spot viewing it actually. She's got a couple chairs over there, and I actually rather like it. I've used this quite a bit to fish, just to get pufferfish and make water breathing potions. I think because I've been spending a lot of time over here, I'm actually gonna get some sea pickles and some underwater coral pieces to decorate the bottom of this. We get some kelp and tall grass or seagrass or whatever you want to call it, and get in there. And I might even try to capture some fish in buckets and get some tropical fish in there just to give it some liveliness. But the area definitely needs a little touch of something. It's doing pretty good, but it needs a little help. We're gonna go up though. Up is gonna be the next grand gallery area. This is kind of my connection hub for all four sides, and it's gonna have a little bit of decoration, a little bit of function. I don't know what the function is yet. I think it's gonna be for potion brewing. I kind of like the idea of doing like different types of potions on each wall and having it set up to where I can kind of have like 5 brewers go in for each potion type, do like mass quantities of, maybe this is water breathing, fire resist, or this one's invisibility, or this one's like slow falling, whatever. We can set them up and let them brew up mass quantities of potions, and then we take them off in shulker box fulls and send them off wherever. I might even sell them. I don't know. I'm selling a lot of random stuff. Potions aren't too hard to acquire. This room is all empty all the way up. There's no extra floors yet. It is up to be decided. I do believe I want a bee farm here to collect honeycomb automatically, a little bee pod. Just automated farm kind of built in that I can maneuver around, and there's going to be a staircase that goes up to the next floor up, but I don't entirely know for sure yet if I want that this far down or if I want it further up. This is the Creative World portal. So far, I haven't put one anywhere else in the thing. This is episode 1, and while it might be a that's loud. While it might be a server tour, back where I was exactly. That's kind of cool. So we will see if the other one puts me right there or not. We'll also see what happens when somebody does anything different. So let's go ahead and put a sign up that tells them press button to return home. The server color has kind of become a lime green to my decoration standards. Every time I make something kind of just in general for the server to share, it's been decorated with lime green. I'll just give them an instruction so they understand how to return home. That's all loaded up, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. Let's go ahead and give this like redstone lamp light wrap around. Just because that sounds pretty dope, right? And that also helps make it visible here. And this will be... Okay, this will be our decorative exit portal, right? So I want... I don't even know what I want to do. We will decorate this one later. I want some sort of like banner sign that points down to show to exit. You can also just get the splash potion out and throw it at yourself. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, and we're back, right where we should be, and that's good. Um, the other two sides are not done yet, and this actually just takes you up and out to where my happy gas lives and kind of just free floats because he won't stay tied up, and I've lost so many leads that it's honestly unbearable at this point. I think every time the server restarts, he has his lead break, and I just don't catch it until after it despawns. But there is one more up here teleport, and then everything above that is kind of just under construction hardcore. We will go ahead and continue this this way. We'll go Spawn Town. So there is Spawn Town's community board. It actually has the rules of the server, along with just some announcements. I have this set up to sign up for the Nether Hub organization. You can donate your head for the Fall Heroes. The atmosphere of Spawn Town is amazing. I went around and added like 9 stacks, maybe 15 stacks. I don't know. I lost count. I just turned a ton of bone meal into a ton of fireflies, and that basically got every single one of them placed here at Spawn Town. So you can run around at nighttime, and it's one of the most like amazingly luminescent things you could ever want to experience. Just a field of firefly bushes is one of the coolest effects. And I with my textures, I have the old fireflies in the game too, so it just kind of looks a little bit better. But regular fireflies look awesome too. I have nothing against them. It's a really beautiful look. But we've started adding street lamps, along with me adding all the flowers and firefly bushes and spore blossoms. I want as many particles and effects and atmospheric whatnots as possible. It's different various street lamps here and there, thrown together different styles and different patterns. Everybody's kind of helped a little bit, and it's really come together to kind of have a cool build style to it. Everything's pretty well lit up. You can kind of fly around the area and see everything. It's all pretty bright now. Got the bat logo and the bat signal. Uh, we got the fishing spot over here, which is pretty cool. This is another gazebo we got, and it's great for fishing. Baked Goods also made that one. And we also have a walkway here to the spawn point. Back to spawn tree. I need to redo some of these walkways. Back to the waystone. There's your main spawn point there. And there's spawn tree. That's where I normally put new player boxes and such. The cow farm is doing pretty good. Somebody came and cleared it out. Baked Goods actually has some stuff over here to her place. That's looking pretty good. There's some heads on display, including, I think she bought mine from my shop. Yeah, there I am. Hasn't earned it. She hasn't actually offed me yet, but she'll get there. And a nice little bridge. The bridge is over to a sitting spot. It's a very dark island. You need to work on your lighting, lady. We'll leave her to that. She'll figure it out some point. Future project for a future her. Go back over here from her place and you get back to cows and crops, and from that I have a few floors to add with the new data packs we just added, but the tutorial tower is my way of helping you learn about every one of our data packs that we have, so when you join or you have been on here and you have any questions about what kind of stuff we got going on, there is a book here that I've hand typed painstakingly so and explained everything on how to, and basically copied word for word their entire wiki so you learn how to do whatever it is you're trying to do. There's even a waystone here so you can learn how to teleport in and out on quick notice if you want to. Learn anything else? I haven't added the new crop and kettle crops, but I do have the original crop farm still thriving. The original dragon egg from my fight with the dragon when I first started the server as a realm back in the day, it is actually on display in this weird pedestal. I couldn't get the display case data pack that I was trying to work, so just took it down and made this pedestal there of my own design. I got the castle set up for our spawn town hall. I didn't want a public building. I got a suggestion. I believe I've only covered that one, so I'm gonna leave the book there for somebody else to add a page to. Maybe I'll add something else. This is our Hall of Heroes. I actually have a few people on display from the server, but I need a few more heads for the other 3 people that were missing. Only 4 of the 7 are on display, but that's fine. I need some netherite suits of armor for all of us, but we'll get there eventually. The roof actually still just has a barbecue spot. That's about it. Got both the campfires on the roof just for ambiance and particles, but might put some more stuff up here at some point. The portal actually got decorated, and I did this one myself. I'm actually really happy with how it came out. I kind of wanted something just kind of simple, and it looks rather nice, especially with the yellow on it, the little daisies, the sunflowers that I got hidden on the shelves. They're rather nice. And then there's our lighting materials and stuff to redo spawn with. Nine's built a little gazebo looking sitting area under next to her shop, next to Baked Goods' Wishing Well. I think that's a rather good blend. Like the two seating areas come together really nicely, especially with the blend of the wood types. As you look at them from different angles, it just kind of tones itself over. This is our cafe. This actually came out really nice. This isn't like a super functional shop. It looks really good. I see there's all kinds of decoration with stands, and we just added the armor statues, which she doesn't even know about yet, I don't think. So we'll see how she uses those to do things with these guys. It does have items here, and she stores her villagers here, I think, which is really cool use of the space, especially here at spawn. It just makes it super easy to access for her and everybody, really. And she did a really good job just decorating it in general. Like, it looks almost like a little living brothel. There's a bathroom, everything. Like, you could rent a room here. This is the inn for sure. It's rather nice. I even enjoy this hanging leaf effect. I don't know how she gets them to not grow, but that's also a cool skill. And there's a little hidden waystone here for you to collect, which is really nice. And a little bit past that is Clixoscope. She's been pretty busy. He's got all kinds of cool stuff happening over here. I looked around a little bit the other day. This is a nice deep slate. What's wrong with these doors? Okay, whatever. He's got a nice deep slate cherry theme going on here. Like a little bit of armor iron trim? I don't know. Yeah. It's going pretty good. He's got his dragon egg. I gave everybody a dragon egg. The dragon drops an egg every time you kill it. And yeah, I got a ton of them. So I gave everybody an egg, and he's got his on display. Seems like he's got plans for decorative stuff up here, it looks like. I like these table lamps. The beacon in the middle there is pretty cool. He said it was supposed to be like a lighthouse, so that's kind of cool. Harry's just chilling. Let's see what you got. Got 21 diamonds. That's pretty good, dude. I'm gonna, you know what? Pumpkin pie. I don't know. I don't normally sneak through chests, but since I did, I'll leave him something. We'll leave a random pumpkin pie. There's not too much over here other than him. There is some more stuff over here now, though. The beacons for spawn, most of which were donated by HM Killer, which was great. Now give you all 6 effects all at once, and I decorated them and left them in the form of a Batman centerpiece. I wanted the bat signal to be a thing. We had a bat head, and somebody said they were Batman, and then I said we needed a bat signal, and this is what happens at 3 in the morning. Is you take a bunch of your wool and you make a bat signal in the middle of your spawn town. Which it came out fantastic. I really like it. It's good spreadment of the different effects around the area, and it gives us a nice centralized area that is really visible on a map. You'll see that when we get over to my starter house over there, and yeah, it'll be great. Great addition to the server. Who knows? Maybe we'll do something else with that. It's got a couple secrets. There is also a bat cave that goes with it. You have to find your way into that. You can't just dig around it. So if you're on my server, no destroying the ground just to find the bat cave. But there is a way down there. There's a way underneath. Easter egg defined. There is 100% you can walk right up into it. So good luck. I give you that challenge. The tree farm is actually looking pretty nice too over here. We got a good patio placement. We got a bunch of light blocks set up, so it's nice and lit up. Pretty safe for everybody. All the different tree types all set up and available. Some storage for saplings, so everybody can regrow some stuff. And it gives you a pretty good way to get whatever wood type. I still use it even though I'm late game, like end game, and it's probably my main tree farm to use. This is my main 2 original sheeps. They're kind of just going. I keep using their wool for various things, along with a couple of my pet sheeps for breeding purposes for when I need more sheeps. I got the original auto composter up here, some extra storage. I don't remember putting that stuff in here, but it's okay. Just some decorative stuff in the barn. We don't use the barn too much other than the sheep farm anymore. Duchess is not getting ridden. I'm sorry. She's just been kind of living her best life of retirement here. Baked Goods horse also still doesn't have a name. It's been a while and no name. It's fine. Plenty of name tags. Wilbur is living his best life with his spider friend. Don't worry about it just being a hit. Just don't worry about it. Don't pay too much attention. The sugar cane are still planted out. They removed those because we got the automated one now, but it's doing pretty good for itself. Down here, we still have the post office, which is thriving. Everybody's kind of decorated their own names for the most part, except for a couple people. We have some free dye and candy going on, so everybody can do that. And I've also put out one of the Furnicraft mailboxes outside my house, so you can actually take an item and you can plop it right in there. And it holds like entire stacks of items too, so 27 pumpkin pies are right there. So somebody can literally just leave a gift as a mail item, and if I put, say, 2 items in there, it will show 2 new mail, which is awesome. Always giving you the last item that was put in first, so the oldest mail is going to be the last thing that you get out of the mailbox. I have my house right across the street. I've put my banners, frames there, got my nice safety gate for the cats. It's the kitty gate. I don't know what I'm putting in that armor stand yet. I might do something else. Got a bunch of empty storages since I use all my storage over at the big house now. All my original starter tools are kind of set up on display as trophies. I need to fill up these with some cool stuff. I don't know what to put in those yet. Got my calendar set up, and then some extra barrels, crafting. I rather like this starter base. I don't do much with it anymore, but it is a nice place to skip the night, craft while I'm here at spawn. If I need to do anything or work on any projects, I normally use the workstations here instead of moving my entire TARDIS over into spawn area. This is just, as it is, my workshop. I rather had fun with that build. And we can go right back this way and end up right back over here at spawn. There's like our mining area down here, which is a public mining area shaft, and you can go down there and collect whatever. I think a lot of players, including myself, have gone mining down there quite a bit. And then from here, there's actually two ways to get around. We can use the waystone to get around, or we can use this nether portal here. And I will actually show you one other thing for Spawn Town. We actually have a couple other sort of close residents. Spawn Town has a mob farm right here in the ocean area in between the residents, and we've done a little bit of work to it actually as well. There's a little platform to land on the outside right here, which is rather nice. It's a good touch. I had trouble with that creature fly in. There's also an elevator at the bottom, so you can just swim up or boat up, and you can teleport up with our data pack up here, and you can do what you need to do, collect what you need to collect. We added some expanded storage, which is fantastic. You needed this for a long time. There's a waystone in here now also, so you can get in there. I put the ender chest in, and it's a rather good touch to the area. I actually really like how it's come out. We're gonna head over opposite of spawn towards Cutita's house, though. This should be moved into, I believe, is what she said was happening the other night, but this is her tower, and this is beautiful. I actually love how this camps out. The gradient on it is great. The decoration detail with the trim is just fantastic. I'm digging every part of it, personally. This room seems to be empty, though. Interesting. So it's not been fully moved into, or not all the parts are being used yet. Oh, I see empty space. I like this gradient tile. Your doors are open. It's dangerous around here, don't you know? We're gonna plop down my bed. I'm gonna camp out in your tower. And you never even know. Skip the night. We'll get a little bit of better lighting. That's fine by me. House is lit up yet. This is the way up. Looks like you're using smithing tables for a good floor texture. I like the fact that it looks like a weathered netherite block, honestly. And then up here seems to be some of the chickens I left, along with this is why there's so many chickens here. I just keep breaking eggs. Some storage, a little cross pattern. Kind of like this, how it's just broken. It's not entirely. It's like a loft design almost. And then I have this nice balcony. It's just perfect. That cool team when you walk on it, which is really nice. The area seems like you still live down here. I don't think you moved in, so it seems like she didn't finish. That's okay. Completely fine. I understand getting distracted myself. She's got a little bit of everything everywhere, and I respect the hell out of it. It's a great setup. This might be one of my favorite things. The fact that it's in the ground and you can see down into the bottom is just one of the coolest things to me. Most people put them in the sky where you can see around the sides, but this I like seeing down. I like it underneath me. I haven't even done it in that direction. That's fantastic. From here though, we're going to head this way towards Sincerely Nines. She started her mega base, from what I understand, recently. There's that. Oh, are you hostile? Are you gonna shoot me? Oh, yeah, you are. Okay, we'll move away. I'm not trying to get you killed, dude. Oh, that's my bad. I didn't think you would actually shoot at me. I thought you had like no crossbow. He might not have been on there on purpose, though. Never know. There's a bunch of different farms here. She's got a flower and dye shop, so I understand the struggle of owning a business. There is all kinds of storage in her little starting house, and I love it. stand here if you're AFK. Must be her AFK spot. And then I have a feeling that I'm going to enjoy what I'm about to see because she's got a great taste for building. It's based on a real building. I don't know what the real building is. I have to ask at some point update. This is not what I want to do. Let's eat. Oh, this is looking great. Oh, I like the trim pieces. It probably looks a little funky in my texture pack. I probably ought to go back to default textures, but yeah, the trapdoors are probably not supposed to look like that at all, but that's okay. The slight difference. The trim is great on this. This is a great color combination for building blocks. Very, very happy to see how this comes out. I will be very excited. It'll be great. That'll be really cool to blend into this area, especially from this distance, this offshoot over here. Wait a minute. Let's just... Ooh, that's great. It is a beautiful view right there. That is a... Put a chair up here. Just put a chair right here. And just sit and stare at your build come together. That is the view of all views. Don't you think so, buddy? Yeah, I'm talking to the happy guess. I'm going to head over 5,673 blocks that way, towards HM Killer, and he's one of our members that is very far away, and I'm gonna head over there and see what he's been up to, because I haven't actually been over in his area since I dropped off the dragon egg to him, and when I didn't really explore. I just kind of hung out. So give me a second, and I'll see you guys over there. Okay, so two things. I forgot I have a mini map that allows me to teleport to my waypoints. He doesn't seem to have gotten his dragon egg yet, so he might not have been logged in yet. Seems like he's got his iron farm set up. That must be a mob farm of some sort. That's what I would be doing. This is pretty cool. What's happening here? Okay, okay. Dude's doing all kinds of stuff. Oh, yeah? Me too, buddy. Me too. This is dope. I am happy to see something like this. I haven't been over here and explored like at all. This is so cool. He's got an area way down there. I'm gonna get out of here. Oh boy. This is gonna be awesome to see. I can't wait. I wonder if he needs anything. I'd be more than happy to help with some stuff too. Silverfish, huh? That's pretty cool. That is absolutely awesome. He's got farmers over here. This guy's got it all going on. Tree farm that's floating. I've been over here a little bit and like explored some things, but like never would I have guessed that he's got that going on. There was something else I saw on the map over here. I don't understand this. This is I think a pre-generated structure. I just don't understand the slightest. I don't see what... I don't know. There's another portal, it seems. Do you have his nether portal over here anymore? Doesn't look like it. I wonder if he's gonna put his permanent portal over there. That would be kind of cool. Actually, I told him I would help him get set up whenever he wanted to connect to the nether hub. but I haven't heard anything yet, so I'll leave that to him to decide when he wants to do it, or he can do it himself. I leave it fully open to anyone to really work on another hub and connect themselves up if they think they know how and they got it on their own. It is a lot of digging though, and if you want help digging out the tunnel, I don't mind coming over and clearing out some space. This is definitely going to be really cool to come see. I hope to come over here and check it out more often. I'll have to hopefully see him online so I can maybe see about if he needs anything or if there's anything I can come over and help him do. This is pretty cool. I assume he's going to be hollowing this out all the way down. And that is a hell of a project. I actually used to do it with my base an entire weekend where I was snowed into my house and really had no way to even go to work or anything. Like my job didn't even open. So we stayed at home and we played Minecraft on the server, and I just used that time to non-stop mine. It was just me on mining duty with basically every one of my possible YouTube videos I could ever want to watch in the background. And it was a good time. It was a good time, but it was painful to do. It took so long. My fingers hurt from holding down the mouse, honestly. It's the most tedious thing I think I've done in a long, long time. That's okay. We're gonna go to sleep here real quick. And I'm gonna go over to the last spawn base before we hit the holiday village. And I'm actually just gonna teleport into the holiday village. I guess we're close enough, we can fly there. But Caramellian MC is right over here, and it's got a nice place going on. I really like this place. The pale oak and the cherry. She hasn't seemed to get her dragon egg, so that's fine. I'm not sure where the staircases on this place are, but it is looking fantastic. She's got a little cherry forest going on over there. We're just gonna free cam this one because this one has no staircases. Looks like some hollow space underneath. It's good workspace. Some stuff up here. Pop to build. Another floor here. I like the trim patterns. It looks so good in this color scheme. There's a waystone there along with just storage, it looks like. So nothing super in depth. However, lots of stuff seems to be underway, and I rather like how this looks so far. I look forward to seeing it expand. I think it's listed as a castle, maybe a mansion. I don't remember. Castle. So we'll see what happens. I hope to see it get really big for no reason. It'll be great. This is probably one of the coolest viewpoints that you can have. Like this entire area is pretty dope to look out on. You got this hole down there. You got this cavern here. It's right under your house that you can see through. And then you have this really cool viewpoint of like a distant spawn town. Over here, or so slightly adjacent, is actually Holiday Village. Holiday Village has our Valentine's Day display for 2026, which is pretty cool, giving out cocoa beans for Valentine's Day chocolates. I'll do something more interesting with the data pack stuff that we got added since then next year. The original public trading hall is here for everybody to use. Just has a villager breeder, so if you want to get your own villagers, you can go ahead and get some right here and take them back to your place, do what you need to do. And there's also a little bit of an iron farm, but the iron golems spawn like everywhere. The waystone for the place spawns you right into the trading hall also. We have a little bit of every profession kind of set up. Not all the professions, but most of them, and we sell the important stuff like mending and such, so you can still get what you need kind of early on. There's also some horses if you want to claim a horse. I do hope that you'd at least breed it. We have some sugarcane and jungle trees to make sticks, breed paper and stuff. I also have a small wheat farm set up over here with one of their farms. That way you can make bread and breed the villagers pretty cheaply. And there's also, I think, some sheep around here. A couple cows. You can breed up, give you a little bit of farming to do while you're here. get some wool to trade with the villagers. I got a shepherd in there that I think trades white wool specifically, so the white sheep there are fantastic to have. The cows over there give you extra leather, and all this space is pretty vacant right yet until I get to more holidays. Which we do have another one coming up. It's almost getting time to set up for Easter, so I'll be doing some Easter baskets and maybe turning one of these houses into an Easter egg. Who knows? That'd be really fun. This was the St. Patrick's Day pub for 2026. I some turtle shells because everybody's got to wear some green. And then we actually have Crop and Kettle beer because everybody needs a good brew for the holidays, right? What's a good pub without a beer, right? So we got that all set up. It's got as much different greens as I could put onto it, really. And I like how it came out. I'm not really sure who did this, but I really like this. Also, this is a new lamppost for the area. I've also added a bunch of firefly bushes to the chest here to put out. I haven't actually got around to putting them out yet, but one thing at a time. One thing at a time. We are going to go check out the end because I don't know that we've done anything to it. This is our stronghold here, the end connection. I still got to do the end tunnel, but the end tunnel is connected to the nether hub here. It goes all the way. You just follow that all the way. Got to make it like safe-ish and get you everything that you need to go. There's a respawn point. Chest. I don't know how often people come into the end. The trapdoor up there is how you get from the surface down. If you don't waystone in, you actually have to find this waystone before you can just start using it. When you come out into the platform, it should take you up here. I don't think anybody's made an Enderman farm. I'd like to build one of those at some point. We need one of those. I've only killed a dragon one good time, so there is that up there to help you get in. We've started mining some of the obsidian from the pillars. I've set up a infinite water source, so you can always get some water. Looks like somebody set up an Enderman hunting area. There is the spot where I got the original egg from the statue there. I got an ender chest. This is set up to kill withers. Cheaty way. It's just kind of safer for our builds that way. Figure it keeps everybody's stuff safe if we do it in the end, and just makes it a whole lot calmer and cleaner. That seems to be rather nice, actually. Haven't really changed too much unless it's in the outer end islands. I would like to decorate the main end islands at some point, but we can do without that. The Nether Fortress I haven't done anything with. I don't think anybody else has. We have not. Yeah. Got some simple stuff. Some wither skeleton farming can be done here. These guys are ferocious. This is where I've been doing my heads. To get beacons, and I think this is where everybody else gets their heads for their beacons. I kind of just flattened out this area, connected it all with nether brick, so these guys would spawn more areas. And you hope for the best. You hope you get ahead. There's also a Jesus already shooting at me, huh? They spawn a little bit of willy-nilly everywhere, but there's a blaze farm sort of set up over here too. They have a spawner set up to filter them down to this area, and I actually need to make it a lot safer, but it's all set up for public use. Anybody can come here and kind of do what they need. I've gotten everything I need from the area personally. We have it set up to where there's fire resist potions and a little bit of brewing done here. Respawn anchor, so anything bad happens. There's an ender chest, and there's actually a connection to the nether hub itself via the staircase. Go up here, and that takes you straight to the nether hub tunnels, which is a rather straightforward way to connect the server. Also, I've done a lot of connection points of making travel a little bit easier around the place between the waystones and the nether hub. I think we've got it down to a science. You can also see the Prelude Village. This is over by Nines' house. This is just a nice little bamboo village that I think needs some reworking, but it's doing pretty good. They got it over by Nines' house for some villager trading, and it's doing pretty good. We got a magma spawner that we can teleport to. It is actually going to be set up into a Froglight farm, I do believe, either by me or Cutita. But it's hanging out right there in that bastion at the bottom. And all these have tunnels to them to the Nether hub too. We'll check that out in a second. Here's my vacation home. There we go. I was trying to find the next one that was new. So this one is a rather new build. I got bored one night and we broke up into the Nether roof here. So I flew 1,600 blocks roughly away from the Nether hub roof spawn and made a vacation home out of a nice pale oak and mud brick design. I really rather like how it came out too. It's just something rather decorative, a nice little crafting space to get away. I don't really have a purpose for this place. I just wanted to build something out of mud, and this is what came out. It's really simple though, and it is also entirely spawn proof, which having to spawn proof it does make it a little strange compared to what I'd like. Working with the slabs is a little strange, but that's okay. Got all the crafting stations though. I got some different decorations between the amethyst crystals, potted plants. They have some records going on. You can listen to Stall. There you go. Other side, the visible item frame, which I actually really like how the record disc looks like it's laying on the record there. It's another good little touch, at least in my opinion. I'm not gonna play the music. I don't want to get copyrighted, so we're just gonna throw it there. I have enchanting. There's a waystone here, so if you have waystone access, I got respawning, storage. This is an upstairs living space. I can't sleep in the Nether, but you know, it's okay. I can sit on my sofa, enjoy my cupboards, my shelves. As I get some trophies and some heads, I might throw them in here. Some sea pickles. I used my only other heavy core, other than the one that I used to make my mace, for a decoration item in the place even, which is kind of looking nice. And I wish I could get more of them, so I'm gonna have to get up more trial chambers, do more stuff. It's gonna be a whole process getting them. I have a waystone at the back cave you have to discover. It is not really decorated, but there is a way in here, and I will not show you how to do that. You have to figure it out on your own, but it is how you access the beacons, change the effects. You don't really need to because you get all the effects, but if you find your way in here, that's really cool. We have another hub spawn, which is the portal right here at Spawn Town that's done up in Pale Oak that I just redid. I made it yellow for the theme of Spawn Town, but we have everything you kind of need from a Nether Hub area, along with a nice area up top that's getting redone quite a bit. This is my just connection room. Got north, south, east, and west tunnels. Some piglin bartering, just minorly set up. I got a hall of banners going on to where you can display your banners. Currently there's only 2 custom banners made that I know of. This one for Spawn Town that I made, and mine. Hopefully some of the other players take a liking to the banners with the new flag updates. Got our community chests and some brewing, another work farm for everybody to share. And then I've dug tunnels to my tower, netherite mining area, another fortress. South goes to the shopping district in the end. Cutita's house, another roof access. I don't believe there's too much in these other directions. I think the magma spawner is the only thing over here. Yeah, the magma spawner and bastion is right that way. We got a decent good start going here. Hopefully I can change out the roof here soon. I don't know what I want to do for it. I think I might do some more skulk, but I'm gonna have to collect more skulk for sure. We will actually take this to our next area, which is the shopping district. It's actually gone under quite a bit. Actually, right here's the nether roof. This is the area. Pixel Riffs is a YouTube channel I highly recommend. Does great tutorials. He showed me how to break bedrock in survival, and that was a really cool skill to learn. We'll be doing that in some more of my worlds, including a single player series. I think it's going to be a great skill to have because she teleported up here with the Ender Pearl and made the portal and connected it to her house and made a waystone and all. And that's a cool way to get up and down, but I thought this would be really nice to just connect into the nether hub itself, and it just happens to be like right above the nether hub. So I also have a beacon set up here with jump boost, just for randomness. My vacation home is that way, as you can see. I think there was going to be a Froglite farm somewhere on another roof, like this way. I don't know if that's been started yet. I don't think it has. I don't know if she's doing it here or if she's doing it in the magma spawner. She has access to do both. If she doesn't do it in the magma spawner, I will be doing it in the magma spawner, just so there is also one there. Because that's the only thing to do with a magma spawner, really. And I painstakingly went through the process of looking for it anyways. I want to use it regardless of if it's good or not at this point, because honestly the one on the roof would be better for us all. That is the tunnel to the end there, and then I have cow in my nether tunnel. That's cool. I'm enjoying the wildlife. The shopping district. So the shopping district has undergone a great change, and I rather enjoy it. You can come out the nether straight into this nice walkway. Takes you straight up the stairs, up the hill from the nether hub to the first shop is mine and HM Killers. Left is HM Killer, and then we have my shop, Otherworldly Goods, is doing great. This is probably the first thing I check every time I log in every day. But I'm selling sniffer eggs, hermit heads, my head, shulker boxes of rockets, a netherite with a free netherite upgrade, shulker shells, and elytras that are max enchanted. And then I have a little ATM going on. My cashier seems to spaz out. My assistant store manager is... It's hard to hire good help these days, but I rather like how my little booth came out. It looks rather nice. The lighting here could use a little bit more work, but that comes in time, I do believe. That's okay. HM Killer has a beacon shop going on, and that is a rather profitable business because I bought like 3 of them myself. Yeah. I needed a few beacons, so it's okay. Then you have the Waystone right after us, along with another ATM for HM Killer because I didn't want to put it inside his base, but I wanted to have access to one nearby. There's another ATM over here for Cutita and Sincerely Nines' shops. Cutita has the music store, which is very, very fun. I've actually bought one of each of these and been working with records using redstone timers. Each record is roughly different times, so you get a roughly different timer based on what music disc you play, and it's just been fun to play with. And then I've actually spent a lot of money at this shop too. It's a flower and dye shop. You can get special bouquets now. Oh, that's desert blooms. Okay. I like that. That's cute. You didn't tell me how much, though. I'm gonna guess that you're putting more effort into making more of those before you actually make a price on them, so I'll wait. It's fine. But that's really cool. Golden, Nautilus armor, diamond, copper, iron. Got different dyes all hanging out. Looks like that's the cooking guides. And then we got honeycomb and honey blocks. I've been buying some honeycomb for sure. Some of these dyes are really handy too for decorating. I love a good dye shop in any server. I'm glad that she made it too, because I was working on some of the flower farms and I just didn't want to make all of them. So this gives me a good reason not to, and I can support other players' endeavors on the server quite well. This is coming along rather nicely though. We're gonna have to wrap the path around and bring it up the hill and the mountains a little bit for to the next players. I'm excited to see some other stuff. I'm trying to convince my girlfriend to build a shop. I told her I'd build the farms for it if she built it. So hopefully we can see something come of that, and I will have a new farm project to figure out. I don't know. Hopefully it's something simple that I can AFK. And then you have, let's see, the mini games to another kind of semi-new area, or Mushroom Island. And I think there's a skelly spawner underground in one of the caves that somebody set up, but I think I have to waystone into it. I don't think there's a way. I think this torch tower here is actually where it marks it. Just look over here. I don't know what I want to build for a minigame. I want something simple because I don't really do minigames too often. But at the same time, I want it to be interesting. I want it to be something that I want to enjoy playing myself, not just build and be done with. But this is our minigames district. This entire island here is going to be for minigames. If you want to build a minigame on the server, this is where you do it, preferably. I think I might build some other stuff here too, because Mushroom Islands are kind of cool, and I might build a mushroom farm. Just a little pin somewhere to collect the red ones and the brown ones together and get a small collection. I want their heads to add to my walls, so I need a farm. I need a cow pen, and I could also build another portal here. I haven't yet. The Waystone is the only portal in currently, and that's okay with me. However, I do think it needs another hub portal because we will have to fly here if we ever get rid of the Waystones. I don't see us getting rid of the Waystones, but you never know. And then here's that skelly spawner. It's got pretty good drop rates, actually. I'm actually rather happy with it. It collects strays, I've noticed, because you got stray heads here. Yeah, I think there's an item disposal there. It looks like it was found in a mine shaft, which is really cool. Somebody's like setup is going on here, yearning for the mines. But yeah, somebody's like bunker setup. I don't know what this is going on here. It's zigzaggy stuff, but I'm here for it. I enjoy a good skeleton spawner. This is very useful for bone meal. Cuts out all the other mobs that the spawn town mob farm comes up with, so you only get the specific drops you want, like bones and arrows, the stray heads. Stray heads are actually what I would think I would want from this the most, because I think they look rather good actually as a decoration piece. So I think if I was to ever AFK here, it'd be for some solid stray heads. These guys just filter down, and it's got really good rates to it. Go ahead and throw this stuff in there. I don't need all that. That's pretty much everything on the server. To believe to date, we pretty actively play. Right now, I'm just short of somebody about to log on probably and join me. And most of my servers from halfway across the world, so they're all opposite time schedules as me, which is kind of crazy. I am going to find a nice spot to set up our creative dimension portal here in spawn, and I do believe it's going to be somewhere over here. I also got to pick out a sapling, and I believe the creative dimension server needs to be oak, because I built my starter base out of oak and I never use oak. So the sapling for this one, I do believe, will just be the oak variant, because we've seen the warp stem. Let's take our oak sapling here. And I want to get a good view up here. Spawn town. Here is my lookout tower. Greatest view of the bat signal there. I do believe near the bat signal is actually probably where we're going to look. I think right in here would be good, like right here would be a good spot for it. Drag people this way in town a little bit towards the tree farm a little bit more, and leave this back area open for more people's houses. And it doesn't take up too much space. If not there, like right here maybe, because it's kind of close to the nether portal too. think I like right here actually better. So we'll clear out a few flowers, make it kind of near the square, which is going to look really good. Let's get rid of a few of these, a few of those. Let's get this here, and the utilities box. Yeah. So we're gonna put this portal here. Inventory. We're gonna throw that in there. This here, and throw that in there. There's a lot of moving items here. I wish I could do other tree types. I would totally go for like a spruce one, or even a pale oak. Pale oak would be really good, actually. There. I love this. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. So, now is the real test to see if it puts us back right where we should be. Okay, so I will always end up. I have to stand away from it a little bit. It sends me back right here. That is awesome. So now everybody has a way into the creative world. It adds a bunch of particles to the atmosphere here. That is a great addition to this area. We will throw this flower here, there, there. That just looks fantastic. Gives a little bit of life to this corner, a little bit of dimension to the corner. Makes it look so much better having something fill that gap there. And it's not too big to cover the entire gap, so like it's still open and spacious. Kind of see through. Plenty of space for more custom trees or even more lampposts if needed. I might even build a little pathway up to it. Who knows? You never know what we might end up doing on this server. That I think is a good addition to Spawn Town. I'm really enjoying how this place is coming out. The town is doing great for itself. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna get my little book and quill. I keep all my worlds organized with these books and quills to kind of keep track of what materials I need to stockpile and what builds I want to do and where. It's just kind of what I do in all my worlds. It's the one really good use on a regular basis for a book and quill in the game, and it also gives me a reason to have a nice book and quill on a pedestal with something to do with it in my base. But it keeps me organized when I play in multiple worlds and do multiple video series. So I'm going to get together some series stuff. I'm going to watch back these clips and we're going to see what we're going to get up to today. Okay, well, change of plans. I realize that this video is already an hour long and I'm not condensing down any of it really. It's all just simple takes, but I do have some projects, things to gather. I don't think I'm going to be recording any gathering materials. However, I'm staying organized on all these different things to do, so we got plenty of projects to do around the server, around my base. You guys are going to start joining me because I play quite a bit here. This is my main save, my main play world. I play on here more than I play on any other server, any other save file anymore, and I really have the most fun on this server with everybody. I love the people that I have added to the server and have in my world. They're great. They build fantastic things. They're fun to play with. They're fun to talk to. And they're pretty chill people to just kind of hang out with and have around. And I have a lot of fun here. So you guys are going to join me about once a week like we do the other series. So I'm going to try to keep up with it. I play on here quite a bit more than I play on the other save files. So more than I'm on X's server or more than I'm even on my single player world anymore. I'm on here, so I'll get a lot more footage, a lot more clips. You guys are going to join me on a lot of these projects, which I might even just start the next episode right after this. Who knows? Or it might take like several days to make one episode, and we might just do a really big project because I do a lot of big projects on here. But you guys will start joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed the server tour, the update. I'll be showing you guys a lot more as it happens, a little bit more frequently. and we'll be server touring this server quite a bit less often. I might do a server tour every major update or something, but I hope you guys look forward to the rest of the series. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to keep up with it. Check out the other series I got going on the Exumiverse SMP and on my Survive and Thrive single player. And check out some of my my vlogging hiking videos that I got going on. Just got a new action camera today actually to test out and start doing more vlogs. So hopefully this summer can be packed full of adventure. I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys had fun. Be safe. Watch out for bears. And I will see you guys next time.